You're not going to be any help to your grandchild until you get help with your own drug problem. And I'm trying to figure out, how did you come to be with two other people who obviously everybody has drugs, their guns in the car? If your child is under CPS care while you were in prison, that's partially you're following 2022 CR 9686B, State of Texas versus Betty Jean Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett.
Suzanne Kramer for Miss Gonzalez.
And are you Miss Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everyone, while we're on the record, if you all could not talk in the box. Okay. Counsel, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Gonzalez, I'm showing you what's entitled application for community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Well, yes, Your Honor, but we're waiving count 1 and waiving count 3, proceeding on count 2 alone.
No objection.
Ms. Gonzalez, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your agreement. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Judge.
Do you believe she has a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charges against her?
She does.
You believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Ms. Gonzalez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 2. Punishments be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $2,500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. State recommends community supervision. And there's $57 to SAPD for laboratory testing. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. The state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 10 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense is charged in count 2. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No.
State any evidence?
State offer state exhibit number 1 with all the attachments, Your Honor.
No objection.
Ms. Gonzalez, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just in reference to any possibility that you might hold her pending the TAP evaluation, she can probably speak to this better than I, but in the interim, since this happened, she has cut ties with all of those people. Additionally, she lost her son, so she's now the caretaker of her grandchild, and she has a job. And so the longer she sits in jail, the more likely she might lose that job. She's been doing very well, other than there was an FTA on her, which I don't remember there being an FTA, so I'm not really sure why she was on bond and got taken back into custody. But she understands that if you release her today, she must go in to get the TAP evaluation, and failing to do so you would issue another warrant.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 42, ma'am.
How many children do you have?
I have 3,
What are their ages?
20, 18, and 16.
And how old is this grandchild that your attorney was speaking of?
Grandbaby's just gonna come through. She's on, it's on still, baby. She's still pregnant with the baby.
Okay. Who's with your 16-year-old?
A 16-year-old's in foster care right now. We're fighting for her to come home.
Okay, so there is a CPS case.
No, it's not a CPS case. When I was in prison this last time, my dad had custody of my baby, and CPS case was on my ex-husband because he mistreated her. So I've been fighting for her to come back home to me, but because she's in another state, and I've been doing it through the phone, talking to the courts over the phone, and fighting for my child like that way.
When's the last time you had employment before you were in custody?
I'm sorry?
When is the last time you had employment before you were taken into custody?
When was you have a job?
Oh, I have a job right now. I work at Burlington, ma'am. It took me 2 weeks to fight to get into this job.
And these other people you were with, how do you know them?
They were street family. I just cut them off.
Wait a minute, what?
It was like a street family, something by myself.
A street family.
A street family. Like, I don't talk to my blood family because they were putting me in the bed. So I cut ties to my own blood family, and I grew on to the street family, but I cut ties to them too because they were putting me in the bed as well. I just chose to do better for myself.
Where are you from?
Grandmother. I'm from here, ma'am. I just cut ties to my whole family just so I could better my life.
Is there any gang affiliation? See, I'm trying to figure out, how did you come to be with 2 other people who obviously everybody has drugs, their guns in the car?
One's my brother and the other one's my cousin. That's why I'm cutting ties to my own
Okay,
family.
so you were saying that this is your street family. So now I'm hearing these are blood relatives?
The ones, my co-defendants were my blood family. My street family that I was living with, I cut ties to them because they started to use drugs, and I'm trying to get away from it because I want to live for my my grandchild and try and get my baby back.
All right, so
That's the reason why
what drugs have you been using?
I've been using methamphetamines that I'm pretty sober. Prior to coming in for this warrant, I was already sober for a week and a half. I cut ties from doing drugs. I'm even signing up to go to be a substance abuse counselor as well now.
All right. So what's her criminal history like? What's your criminal history?
My criminal history is possession, ma'am.
Have you been to prison before?
Yes, ma'am.
State jail, Your Honor.
State jail
For what?
for possession.
All right. So what drugs have you used other than meth?
Marijuana.
And what else?
That's it, ma'am.
Well, in this police report, it says that y'all had Xanax in a cooler.
That happened to me.
All right. How long would it be to get a TAP evaluation while in custody?
2 weeks.
All right. I'm going to need a TAP evaluation.
I'm just really afraid this job that she has at Burlington won't last that long. And she knows that if she doesn't show up to probation to do the TAP, that you're going to issue a warrant. She'll be right back in
No,
jail.
I mean, she may need inpatient treatment. That's why, I mean, I don't know. But it's obvious to me she has major drug issues. And the fact that she has a child that's in foster care, in which state?
Not to cut you off, ma'am, but that foster care is not my fault.
Yeah, it is.
So how is it my fault when?
Because you were in prison.
I was in prison because of possession charge,
Yes.
but I wasn't using.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Then this time I was, ma'am. I really
All right,
was.
let me ask you
using it,
this.
And I'm going to classes for this stuff.
Oh, no, she can continue. All right, I understand. But here's the thing. I've done CPS cases before as a defense attorney. And when clients would tell me, hey, it's not my fault, my child is in care, I've been at the prison, somebody else should have been doing that. But when children are brought into this world, you know who's responsible for them? The mother, the father. Those are the people responsible. And a lot of people think that grandparents are responsible, but grandparents are not really responsible. Sometimes they step up and say, I'll do this, but that's not their job. So if your child is under CPS care while you were in prison, that's partially your fault because you should have been there. You were not there. You were at the prison for possession. I understand about the Burlington job. I really do. But you're not going to be any help to your grandchild until you get help with your own drug problem. And I can tell you right now, if Child Protective Services is doing their job, they are not going to allow you around your grandchild until you get your life together. And being drug-free for 2 weeks on meth is not a long time. That's not even enough to start a habit of not using.
Man, what I just started using, that's why I got off of it.